Hi moms and dads, Parental Alienation Survival Coach is here with step 3 in the 6-step plan to get better. And it comes from the book Parental Alienation Survival Coach, available in Kindle form and paperback on Amazon.com. So we have an exclusive 6-step program at the end of the book. We actually have 4 very actionable chapters that are going to help you get through the worst pain of your life. Our 6-step program begins with the premise that you understand you have the power to choose your reaction even in the most difficult times and the hardest of trials. You can choose to be bitter or better. And many of us are choosing to be better and to move past the anger and the depression and some of the normal but negative emotions that this brings out, this horrible nightmare of parental alienation. So beginning with the premise that you can choose your reaction, we developed 6 steps. And today we're talking about step 3. I like to keep my videos short, so I'm aiming for 2 minutes or less. And we're going to go over step 3, forgive. I know that term might make some of you cringe. How can you forgive somebody who's so filled with hatred day after day after day? How can you forgive courts and judges who have ruled unfavorably and unfairly and incompetently and corruptly? Well, unfortunately, the world is a very broken place, and God has given everybody a free choice, and some people use their free will and free choice to do destructive things, and sometimes we bear the consequences of that. But we don't want to be destructive, and we don't want to be negative, and sometimes that starts with forgiving, letting go, releasing the anger. It doesn't mean walking up to someone and saying, I forgive you for all the horrible things you did. It's something you do inside you, inside your heart, that you decide you're going to let go of the anger and the bitter and the negative emotions, and you're going to forgive people, because sometimes they don't even know what they're doing, and sometimes they do. Sometimes they're maniacal and destructive, and they seriously, intentionally want to destroy you and your children's sweetheart. And other times they don't even realize they have the power to do the sick things they're doing. But they do need to be forgiven, and it's not really for them. It's for you. When you forgive, you release something negative inside you. And you have to forgive over and over. Just like Jesus said in the Bible, 70 times 70, meaning over and over. And don't we know it, moms and dads? There's plenty of reasons and plenty of times that we have to forgive. Jesus was the best example of this. If you say, how can I forgive somebody who's so mean and so destructive? He forgave. Jesus forgave the people who put him on the cross. And he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Yeah, they knew they crucified him, but they didn't believe he was the living God. And people are doing things to our children, sometimes knowing what they're doing, and sometimes not. Either way, forgiveness, over and over. And that is step 3 of our exclusive 6-step program to get better. Parental Alienation Survival Coach reminds you, you are not alone. Stay strong. Hang in there, moms and dads. You're not alone. None of us are.